As Napoleon Hill once said, whatever a man can conceive and believe, he can achieve. The storm of uncertainties had struck everyone when COVID-19 virus hovered around the world. All the public and private sectors faced the great challenge in how to cope with the drastic changes brought to us by the pandemic. And indeed, one of the agencies that has been tested is the Department of Education. It has been a roller coaster ride to all of the staff and administrators in dealing with this new normal. Schools have been closed, and the way of learning has been quickly changed just to pursue education. All the leaders and teachers are struggling just to deliver quality education amidst the risks and circumstances of the pandemic.
Yet, through the help of the resilient administrators, teachers, students, and parents, we can say we won against this battle. The education continued despite the limited resources. Students were able to adopt and continue learning at home together with their parents and siblings. With this, goals and dreams have been achieved. This is now the moment of reaping the fruits of your labor throughout the years. We are all conquerors, so let us cheer to the success of your endeavor.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 4th Senior High School Graduation Ceremony of Hill Montilian National High School Binulig Extension Virtual Program with a theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amidst the COVID-19 Pandemic.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, telas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit kong pagaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng patawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitingin, lupa ng araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo, ang inigaya na pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Heavenly Father, give grace and courage to the ones who have worked hard. And now, greet this special time of graduation. We thank you for protecting and guiding them to this point. All praise and glory to you. Inspire the graduates to put to good use all the knowledge, skills, and life lessons gained through their education. Most importantly, as they face unknown challenges, moving on, help them to keep dear the greatest wisdom of all, that of knowing Jesus and the power of the cross. A chapter is closed and another eagerly awaits. Pave the road with the opportunities and inspire them to live with hope in this incredible journey called life. Continue to bless the graduates with love, protection, mercy, strength, and wisdom. May they live passionately to honor and glorify your name. In Jesus' name, amen.
Under the western Visayan blue skies, the cradle of hope for the young ones lies. Sows the seed of love and zest for life, with real vision, a beacon light. Keep the song alive in our hearts, song of the great Western desires, echoing the love and pride of years gone by. The region's banner proudly held high. Western Visayas, home of champions, seed of lofty dreams and wisdom, treasure trove of knowledge and devotion to greatness beyond all games before. Onward we march to the region's glory, working towards excellence and quality, never to quit, never to falter. Hand in hand we strive together. Western Visayas, home of champions, seed of lofty dreams and wisdom, treasure trove of knowledge and devotion to greatness beyond our gains before, to greatness beyond our gains before.
Superintendent Renato P. Ballesteros, to our Schools Division Assistant Superintendent Maria Teresa P. Hiroso, to our Principal Dr. Renata P. Claro, to our PSDS Mrs. Susan G. Salamante, to our Teacher in Charge Mrs. Anabelita C. Flores, guests, teachers, proud parents, classmates and friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to all of you. So we are all here in our virtual graduation to celebrate and validate the achievements of the 2020-2021 batch of grade 12 students. I am Neil Trasona, and I am honored to have the opportunity to speak in this ceremony. First of all, on behalf of the entire batch, I would like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of the 2020-2021 batch of Hill Montilla National High School, Binulig Extension. I want to thank all the parents, family, and friends for the love and constant support for the past few years, and especially this year, which is the most challenging one. But we made it because of all of your help. So again, thank you. Also, we'd like to thank the members of the school's faculty and staff for their guidance and patience. We truly owe you what we are. High school has been an unforgettable journey that has prepared us for the future. Whatever it may hold, these past few years have involved some of the most memorable and influential moments of our lives. Individually, our experience really honed us, and I am filled with excitement and anticipation as the next stage of our life is about to begin. So again, let me welcome you to this year's virtual graduation ceremony.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so, thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So, congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face to face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Congratulations, dear graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021. You make us look at the future with anticipation and pride. You have once again proven that true champions can thrive in the midst of the challenging realities of life. Your sheer grit and resilience have brought you this far in your lifelong pursuit of quality education. Your achievements call for a celebration. You have risen above the worst of times and have responded to the overwhelming demands of the new normal with elan. Your education must not only be reflected in your report cards, but must be manifested in how you masterfully deal with life, an embodiment of courage, compassion, character, and competence. As you relish this moment, remember to celebrate your success with our indefatigable advocates and champions of quality education. Teachers, parents, school administrators, education leaders, stakeholders, and friends, among others. Your success seals our triumph over trials. It propels our collective aspiration for a brighter future despite the limitations caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. This is just the beginning of a beautiful journey ahead. We firmly believe in your potential for success because in DepEd Region 6, every child is a champion. As you cross this time of immense challenges and great opportunities, keep your passion for greatness alive. May your achievements inspire everyone to move forward with a renewed sense of hope, meaning, and purpose. Together, we shall rise as one. Ipadayon ta ang pagpalanggaanay. Once again, congratulations and mabuhay!
Congratulations and salute to the parents and graduates of school year 2020-2021. This year's graduates are considered to be the products of education in the new normal because of COVID-19 pandemic. Your experiences in facing all the hardships in attaining your dream to finish basic education during these difficult times have taught you many valuable insights and learnings in life. They strengthen your character and values of determination, discipline, and resilience, making you become tough, courageous, and risk takers. One good thing the pandemic has taught you that education in the four walls of the classroom may not fully provide as you pushed yourselves in the education battlefield and reaped the cup of success in your graduation today. The theme, kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya o strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic reflects the eagerness and the desire of the Department of Education to pursue its mission and goals for our learners as we continue to prepare them for their future. Despite all the challenges this pandemic brought everyone, with the support of all the education stakeholders, especially the parents and guardians, we were able to win the battle for the realization of our children's basic education through distance and blended learning modalities. Thus, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to our teachers, school leaders, and non-teaching personnel for keeping steadfast their mission and commitment to serve our learners. Likewise, thank you so much to all the parents, local government officials, benefactors, and benevolent stakeholders who helped us carry out lightly the burden of our mandate to make education for our beloved children accessible, meaningful, responsive, and liberating amid the enormous challenges the pandemic gave us this school year. Truly, the primary role of the parents and the community in the education of their children is manifested and came into real action. The success of our children is our success. Their dreams are our dreams for the posterity. As we recognize these graduates, the pains and the sacrifices our teachers and parents have encountered during the process of molding them were relived and turned into joy and gratitude. The journey of these graduates has not ended. Their graduation marks another beginning of bigger and stiffer challenges. Together with them, let us stand and face these obstacles. With strong conviction, we all pray to God that the pandemic will soon end and life will continue to give us hope for a better future. As we all say, sa Sipalay City, ang kalidad ng edukasyon ipadayon, hugpong Sipalay nun. Thank you so much and congratulations. God bless everyone.
I convey my warmest greetings and congratulations to all the graduates, completers, and academic awardees of the school year 2020-2021. It is an honor to be part of the accomplishments and milestones of this year's graduating batch. Despite of so many challenges encountered, our learners persevered and made extra efforts for their future. This momentous day calls for celebration. This historic season brought by COVID-19 pandemic posted so many challenges to the learners, teachers, and parents. It commends cooperation of everyone to help resolve issues and concerns pertaining to education. I am confident that this ceremony reminds us that we can overcome unusual,
unprotected incident through concerted efforts for desired results. My dear graduates and completers, continue your quest for learning for a brighter future. Remember, challenges will still come your way, however, focused on what is right. Seek the divine providence in making decisions, and with your determination and commitment, your dreams will come true. My dear parents, thank you for being a supportive partner of the Department of Education. You greatly help in the implementation of distance learning. My salute to you as an effective and efficient parent, teacher, and coach of our learners. My sincere commendations to the school administrator, faculty and teachers, and non-teaching staff for providing the highest degree of service during this challenging new normal. Congratulations and have a wonderful completion and graduation ceremony.
Good day, everyone. This year is the most challenging, yet it is a milestone in the Department of Education. We wrote a history of perseverance, exceptional and survival in these unprecedented circumstances. As the theme strengthening the quality education amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, we never backed down and delivered effective education. The Basic Education Continuity Program of the Department of Education and the learning modalities are possible. For this time, we, teachers, are the frontiers. To those educators of Binulig Extension who diligently work in collaboration with your colleagues, the efforts in printing, distributing, and retrieving learners' activity sheets and modules, home visitations to learners who needs assistance, reinforcement, coaching, and crafting assessment is one of the merit I look to. Most of all, thank you, dear parents, for all the support to your children who become self-learned individuals. Graduates and completers, well done in your achievements this school year 2020-2021. Dear students, hoping that your dreams will come true. To parents, salamat for allowing your children's education to us. The goals, the mission, and the vision in becoming them holistic, imbued individuals in the future. Thank you for bringing the best in them and the best in you as teachers and parents. To School Division of Sipalay City for the technical assistance and excellent leadership and unbounded support for us. Madamo gid nga salamat. Lastly, thank you to our stakeholder, LGU Sipalay City, for constant support and help. May the Almighty Father bless us all. Congratulations, parents, completers, graduates. By virtue of authority vested upon me by OIC School Division Superintendent Renato T. Ballesteros, PhD, CISO 6 of Department of Education, Division of Sipalay City, has been authorized by Department of Education Secretary Leonor Martoles Briones, through Regional Director of Region 6 Western Visayas, Ramir B. Oitico, Doctor of Education, CISO 4, Susan G. Salomante, Public School District Supervisor, Cluster 8, Sipalay City Division. Upon the recommendations of the advisors and faculty, after completing satisfactorily the requirements of the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum of the Department of Education, do hereby present the senior high school graduates of Hill Montilla National High School Binulig Extension for the school year 2020-2021, whom 22 males and 17 females, total of 39, graduates this 16th day of July 2021. For your confirmation, Ma'am Susan G. Salomante, PSDS Cluster 8.
By virtue of the authority vested upon me by the OIC Schools Division Superintendent Renato T. Ballesteros, PhD, CISO 6 of the Department of Education, Division of Sipalay City, who has been authorized by Secretary of Education, Leonor Magtulis Briones, through the Regional Director of Region 6 Western Visayas, Ramer B. Oitico, Doctor of Education, CISO 4, to confirm the graduation of students, and upon the recommendation of the teacher in charge, Anabilita C. Flores, and the Faculty of Montilla National High School Binulig Extension for having satisfactorily completed the requirements of senior high school program under the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum. I do hereby confirm and approve the graduation of 22 male and 17 female, total of 39 senior high school students in technical, vocational, ICT computer programming, and technical drafting of Montilla National High School Binulig Extension the 16th day of July 2021 at Montilla National High School Binulig Extension, Barangay San Jose, Sipalay City, Negros Occidental. As such, they are now considered K-12 Basic Education Curriculum graduates entitled to receive a certificate of graduation in senior high school education with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
The following are the graduates for school year 2020-2021. Male: Amalia John Paul V. Balbero Dexter. Bilacas GMD. Bitulinamisa Keith A. Camposagrado Mike M. Jong Jason. Duruin McKinley R. Franco Ivan Marie V. Gargoles January. Hinkaya James Neal C. Heneblasa Jason M. Linihan Ariel M. Orbiguso Ariel G. Rusaot RJ. Sablon Neil D. Sablon Ray M. Soles Jesuel V. Sumbilon Eric Jan T. Tabuada Ryan A. Trasona Neil L. Villa Ian Mark V. Villarmea Robelito Jr. F.
Female: Aringkin Romelin L. Caranel Marnel D. Duran Jessica L. Gunya Jessica A. Hurdan K.Ann T. Las Piñas Richelle V. Luxin Michelle Charis D. Magbanwa Ina Jane P. Mahusay Melissa A. Makilan Jesseline T. Mosqueda Jessa B. Pasculado Ayen E. Reina Renalyn C. Roscas Laika G. Tingab Daisy Rose. Tremañez Giselle May G. Valiente Ronalisa Rose C.
Congratulations and may God bless you all. Academic Excellence Awardees for school year 2020-2021. Duran Jessica L. with high honors. Magbanwa Ina Jane P. with high honors. Trasona Neil L. with high honors. Karanel Marnel D. with honors. Jong Jison with honors. Doruin McKinley R. with honors. Gargoles Janray with honors. Hinkaya James Neal C. with honors. Heneblasa Jason M. with honors. Gunya Jessica A. with honors. Hordan K.N. P. with honors. Las Piñas Rachel V. with honors. Makilan Jesselyn P. with honors. Pasculado Ayin E. with honors. Reina Renalyn C. with honors. Roscas Laika G. with honors. Sungbilon Eric Jan T. with honors. Tabuada Ryan A. with honors. Valiente Ronaliza Rose C. with honors. Villa Ian Mark V. with honors. Once again, congratulations and may God bless you all as you face your new journey.
Our guest speaker finished her elementary education at Binulig Elementary School, year 1998, and secondary education at Hill Montilla National High School, Binulig Extension, year 2002. She graduated Bachelor in Ministry at Jubilee Theological Seminary, Cebu, year 2014. She took her degree of secondary education major in English at Cabarrus Catholic College, year 2019. She passed the teacher's licensure examination in the same year, and she is currently taking Masters of Arts in Education, major in English, at Central Philippine State University, Hinubaan Campus. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome our guest speaker, Miss Donnie Rose Pedria Panagani.
To Sir Renato Ballesteros, School Division Superintendent, Maria Teresa Hiroso, ASDS, Ma'am Susan Salumante, PSDS, to Sir Renato Claro, Principal 2 of Hill Montilla National High School, Ma'am Anabilita Flores, Teacher in Charge of Hill Montilla National High School, Binulig Extension, together with the faculty and staff, distinguished guests, parents, graduates, friends, students, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to all. It is such a privilege to be with you today as we all celebrate the success of these graduates, together of course with their parents, as well as the success and joy of their teachers, Finally, you have all overcome another level of your lives, but remember, there is still more waiting for you. Allow me to start my message with a question. What kind of education we gain from this time of pandemic? During the outbreak of COVID-19, schools have been locked down. We're all been locked down, and there are questions that arise about this new blended system of education. We all know the reason why, but complaints coming from parents, teachers, and students are undeniable. How can these kids gain learnings from this kind of education system? The word education means that it is the process of facilitating learning or acquisition of knowledge, skills, values, morals, beliefs, and habits. It simply means that education is anything that we can learn from any form or system of teaching. I have listed 3 things for you to ponder if we really have learning from this pandemic. Number 1, circumstances produce patience. We consider this pandemic as a circumstance that is inevitable. It stops us or hinders us from the usual things we do. It stops the whole world, bringing this new normal that seems like we are not acting normal at all. It's already more than a year when the COVID-19 outbreak started, but here we are, still patiently waiting until the vaccine has already been mobilized, and still patiently waiting for the day where we can live life normally again. We developed patience as we wait. This pandemic taught us to be patient, and we learned to be patient. Circumstances produce patience. Number 2, circumstances permit us to do things on our own. It really feels good and secure to have people around whom you can trust, who can help you when you need them, and who you can depend on. But for sure, this pandemic dragged those people away from us, and we call it social distancing or physical distancing. We just found ourselves alone, doing things on our own without any help from the people we depend on the most. Then we suddenly realize that we can do more even when we are alone. This pandemic taught us to believe in ourselves and to do things on our own. When we do things on our own, learning becomes lifelong or will last a lifetime. Number 3, circumstances empower us to be hopeful. This pandemic somehow made us feel hopeless. Many people lost their jobs, some lost their savings, some lost their business, and the worst, many lost their loved ones. But we are empowered by this pandemic to be hopeful. We are all hoping for better days to come, where we can be free from the threat of this virus. Every day, we are living with hope in our hearts to surpass circumstances that we are facing head on. We are empowered to live because we have learned to develop high hopes despite of the circumstances. And we have the blessed hope that is from above, who we believe that sees and hears our prayers. This pandemic taught us to be more hopeful. Let me answer this question. What kind of education we can gain from this time of pandemic? My answer is, it is the education of life that is more useful in facing any situation life may bring. Education is not just about books, modules, answer sheets, projects, but education is life itself. What we learn from any situation of our life is gaining education. We may not be able to learn new English words, but we learn to be more patient. We may not be able to learn how to make new projects with our group, but we learn to do things in our own. We may not be able to learn new mathematics formulas, but we learn the formula of being hopeful in times of crisis. Graduates, no one knows what awaits you, and maybe life will be harder after this. But remember, what you have learned are your weapons that can defend you when no one else can stand beside you. Thank you, congratulations, and God bless us all.
To our Schools Division Superintendent, Mr. Renato P. Ballesteros. To our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Ms. Maria Teresa P. Hiroso. To our PSDS, Mrs. Susan G. Salomante. To our School Principal, Dr. Renato P. Claro. To our Teacher in Charge, Mrs. Anablita C. Flores. Guests, teachers, proud parents, classmates, and friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day. First off, I want to thank God because without Him, I wouldn't even standing here. To my parents, siblings, and friends, I love you all. Thanks for sticking with me through everything. Class of 2021, we graduated through a global pandemic. When all odds was against us, we still did it. We are strong as a unit. Life is going to be hard. It's going to teach you lessons. But you have to use those lessons and rise up against every failure. Life will hit you hard, and when it does, I want you all to think back to your time here at GMNHS Binulig Extension and understand that just how you got through every obstacle, here you can do the same in the real world. Remember, all of the greatest people on this earth started out as a regular people like you and me. Don't just settle for average, because being average can achieve greatness. We all accomplish one of the major early milestones of our lives, high school graduation. This is a major step in the journey of our lives, one that should be recognized for its immense significance. It is an act not only of the personal commitment, but also one of the pride. We all work hard to get to this day, and our work did not go to waste. A high school diploma is a wonderful tool in this world, one that opens many doors of opportunity for everyone who is lucky enough to have one. But graduation is not only end goal in itself. It is instead a part of the larger journey of life. Wherever your future takes you, let it take you somewhere. Life is a journey, and all accomplishments achieved during its course should be taken as a starting point for further achievements. Our graduation should be served as a launching point, projecting us to wherever our futures are meant to take us. Whether we land ourselves a career, take up a trade, or continue our education at college. We all deserve to celebrate and be proud of ourselves. It's upsetting that we won't have a traditional graduation ceremony. We cannot control the circumstances that we face today. But I invite everyone to look to who you can't thank and take your time to do so. Although the door for high school has abruptly shut for us, I would like to remind everyone that another has opened and we can do with it what we want. Once again, a pleasant day. Thank you. might not be walking across the stage with the cameras flashing. They've been waiting on our day. It's been a journey, hasn't it? I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we know each other whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for all the time we put in, getting us to this moment. So we could get to this moment. We may not be throwing our cups in the air, but our spirit will rise anywhere. Remember always some memories and friends. I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we know each other whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the good and hard times we've had. They'll get us through life's moments. Yeah, they'll get us through life's moments. If you were there, feel a little scared about your brand new start. Don't get discouraged, keep showing your courage, 'cause that's who we are. Who I am because of you. Whether we know each other whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the times we'll never forget. So we can be in this moment. Right here in this moment. I'm grateful for new beginnings. Right here in this moment.
To our dear parents, our heartfelt appreciation and salute for endeavoring life hurdles for the future of your students amidst this pandemic. To our stakeholders, LGUs, for tirelessly extending your decisive labors for the goodness of our institution. To our beloved graduates, for the countless struggles to carry on beside of these hard times, still bear the pressure to accomplish required tasks and projects. We are proud of you, and our warmest congratulations to all. May God constantly shower His magnanimous blessing to all of us. Again, congratulations.
Thank